Okay. Is it not doing it? Hey, what's going on?
All
Oh,
right, we're live streaming.
I gotta push the button.
Push the button.
Hi, everybody.
There it
I'm sorry. It's my first time doing this. Hi, I'm James
goes.
here,
Okay.
and this is
That's
a
fine.
oh, come on, shut up, James. There you go. It is the Y&R Bold and the Beautiful One After Show Event.
Yay!
We decided today because we were less a person, and also why not? We decided to put them both together. So join us as we talk about both shows, probably mainly more one than the other. But we'll be on it for the next like 90 minutes, kids. So 11, let's see, what's it, 12:30?
If that.
If, if that. That is Candace Mack, Miss Candy Poo Productions.
Shady Sunday.
Shady Sunday. And of course, that's Amanda Russ, bringing the shade, helping us bring the shade in. As you notice, we're a minus a person, and she just sent me a picture on assignment.
Uh-huh.
Homegirl ain't here for several reasons. But tomorrow's her birthday. So tomorrow, make sure you
Yay.
happy birthday to her. She's turning 115.
On the day that she was born.
Yes, exactly. So make
This
sure.
is so funny.
I guess I can say that she's not even here. I can say that. So go ahead and check that out. I will be seeing her on Tuesday when I have my ultrasound. So I will celebrate her Tuesday. After this, before this, we did Beyond the Gates. It's out now, audio and video. It is out. Check that shit out. It's out there. And then after this, you guys, it's me and Frank Moran, but we have another guest. We were bringing you the guest, kids. It is Mark Teschner, yes, the casting director of General Hospital. He had a show back on SoapNet. You want to be a soap star? He was one of the judges.
Shout out for that.
He's been around for a long time. He is a multi-Emmy winner. It is an honor. It's our first time having him on the show. We will explain to you why he's important to JLJ Media and all of that. He is just as important as Tony Moore, Mark G. Freeman, all of them. So we will have that later on today. After that, and of course, Dish and Days, they're back, and Tony will probably tell you about his experience at the NAACP Awards last night. He was there, but we're talking about that and all the news on Days of Our Lives. And yes, folks, only people telling me the man who should not be mentioned returns to a role that nobody cares about. Did I say that out loud? On Days of Our Lives. I don't give a shit. I don't know why anybody trying to tell James, guess who's up? I don't care. I don't give two shits. So don't tell me. But yes, we're talking about Days of Our Lives, where they're Audition Days, our sister channel. We love them. Yes, Candace. I mean, people are trying to think they're funny. Also, Tammy Govea and I talked to Michelle Stafford. It is out now. It's a great little interview, a little half hour we had with her live when she was on the set. She's in full makeup, so it's so pretty. So we talked about stuff there too. So talk about that. Also, last week we have two programs about because we had to. It's that epic. Beyond the Gates celebrates 1 year. They did a live show. You guys are really showing out for that. So thank you. Showing up for that. So thank you. Showing out. Then on my show, Daytime Today, I gave my 2 cents about Beyond the Gates. So check out both. And you just, thanks for all the comments and the thanks and all that kind of stuff. We are here. Yes. Okay. Yes. And yes, there also is on Instagram, someone brought up Eric Braeden defending his 3 black co-stars. That's making the rounds right now. To me, the funniest thing is the comments, because every black person in America is commenting how much they love Eric Braeden and Victor Newman. So somebody goes, there was one guy, the one that made me laugh the most was, we don't play with Victor Rayshawn Newman. I was laughing so hard. I love it. And Karen, one of our people, in the comments, lets people know who those people were, because it was Nate, Lily, and Devon. So she actually did a whole thing on
there. So they brought that post back up from
back up. Yeah.
It's coming back up. Okay.
Yeah, it's come back up now. So, folks, well, it was my first time seeing it, but it's come back up. No, parents, it's just that nothing's wrong with Eric, thank God. It's just that it's a appreciation, a Black appreciation post. How Eric Braden is invited to the cookout. He can be at the cookout. He can be cooking the cookout. He in. Right. So that's the whole thing. And it's right. He has a record of showing up for Black folks. That's one thing that he does do. And I can tell you personally how great he is. And he has been to the hood. Trust me. He goes places I don't go to here in LA.
And it's funny because the other day was my 10-year anniversary of meeting him.
Oh, funny. Oh, wow, funny. Yes. Well, for me, I guess,
it was for my 34th birthday.
I think I've known him 10 years also this year. Like I met him in 2016.
Hold on. I gotta show you something.
I was going to show us something. Okay.
Continue. I'm gonna show you something.
Oh, okay. But yeah, of course you can hate the character, but you know what I mean? Like he represents Black folks love them some Eric Braden and Victor Newman. So
that's the only grandfather we know. Most of us, that's the only grandfather or father that we know. Growing up is Victor freaking Newman, Eric Braden, whether you knew him from Rat Patrol, your grandparents,
yes,
and your great grandparents probably knew him from Rat Patrol, Mary Tyler Moore Show, the Titanic, all that.
Yeah, so it's fun to watch. Also, yes, we send positive and healing and all kinds of energy to Miss Claire Egan, who we talked about actually with Michelle Stafford before we knew this news. That she had a whole heart condition thing. So she's talking about that. Do you know more about that, Kat? Do you know more about that?
Yeah. So real quick, let Amanda show her picture.
To Amanda. Love Eric Braden. Thank you, DC. Amanda. In pen. It's not printed, it's in pen. Thank you. It's hanging on my wall, like right behind me. I
love it.
It is a true statement on it.
We all have Eric Braden experience. Yes, Planet of the Apes is also in that too. Yes, we all have Eric Braden experiences. I love that. But go, Cass, tell us about the Melissa Claire Egan situation.
So back in January for routine checkup, which again it is Women's Health History Month, which is also going to turn it into Women's Health Month as well. She went to get just a regular test. She kind of noticed some things. This is back in January. And it was revealed that she had a diagnosis coronary heart disease after undergoing testing in January. She's fine, you guys. She is. But she wants to make this a thing. She wants to make sure that everybody, and you guys know that I've said this, Amanda said it, Tammy said it, James have said it on this network, is even if you're not sick, still go get yourself checked out because you never know what might be going on in your body. Sometimes your body doesn't really respond to certain things until it is unfortunately too late. Melissa is the same age I am now, 44. So it's very important for women from 30 on up to get your hearts checked out. Please do that. But she's okay, but she's bringing awareness to this. So if you or anybody you know is afraid to go to the hospital, whether it's a male or female, please do so. Get checked out. Because again, like I said, this year we're not playing with our health, right? We're not going to play. So go ahead and take care of yourself. And if something is going on with you, because yesterday was Rare Disease Day. And I'm going to take this opportunity real quick before we talk about the shows. That many of you guys know I have sarcoidosis, which is a rare disease. And also some people in the soap industry does have it as well. There is a list. Again, folks, check your family history for health, both mental and physical. Do what you have to do. I'm not just saying this just to say it. I'm telling you, okay? And I know insurance are jacked up. Trust and believe. I know a lot of insurance companies are jacked up. But please don't let that be the reason you don't go to the doctors, okay? And to the dentist as well, because oral hygiene is also important too. So please just get yourself mentally, physically, and all that spiritually checked out. And that is your JLJ Cares.
Brought to you by Tide Pods.
Always.
And always Maxi Pads. There you go.
Oh, and always maxi pads. Yes, my mother's having surgery this week, so everybody's sending their prayers because she gets her mammograms regularly. So make sure you get your titties checked. Get them titties checked, no matter what. They get hers. It turns out it's not cancerous, thank God. But you can. There's other cysts, and she has a papilloma. But there's cysts. Just make sure you get checked. And men, check your balls, check them testicles. Very important. I'm having ultrasound on Tuesday myself for my cancer. So I went in for something totally different. But my A1C is going down, so I'm very excited about that. So I'm fine. My diabetes is changing.
Your diabetes.
My diabetes.
You know what? Those meals. You know how you did the meal review?
I'm doing them. Yeah, I'm still doing them.
Yeah. Those meals are working, huh?
They are. They're working. So I'm just saying. But a lot of us go in or don't go in at all. And I'm telling you, our healthcare system fucking sucks. But but at least get checked out at least, and you can deal with that. So it's better to know than not know. That's all we're gonna say for now for all that. Rest in peace, Eric Dane. I know Anatomy is not called a soap opera, but it's a soap opera. So it's worth mentioning. He had ALS that went quickly for him in a year.
Yes, very.
It was fast. I mean, handsome man.
I was about to say he is so handsome.
Oh, he's so good looking. And he's big steamy. But also he's a great actor and also a great activist. And apparently his co-star said he was a great co-star. I mean, and so somebody as a person, we like that. You know, we like that. When you hear somebody's a nice person off camera. So just rest in peace to his family, his wife Rebecca Gayheart, and all of them. It's a shame. Like people are dropping dead kids. But it's good to know what you have or don't have. You'd be very surprised. Right. You might be okay, and maybe the other way, you might be fine. And it's good to know. You should know if you're fine or not. Okay, I have to go answer my door apparently, so I'm gonna leave it to the ladies to start talking. I will come back on.
Wait, you want us to start with Y&R or B&B?
You guys choose.
No, we're gonna start with that Young and the Restless show because I'm ticked.
All right, we'll start with Y&R.
All right. So
where do you want to start? Where should we start?
With Chelsea and Sally. Chelsea and Sally. So, first and foremost, let me do this real quick. So some other news. Courtney Hope, who plays Sally on Young and the Restless, is teaming up with Emmy Award winner. Somebody that if they were still in daytime right now, they would already one lead actor, and that's Tom Pelphrey from Guiding Light. Y'all might remember him as Jonathan Randall on there. They're teaming up to bring you the Christ. The Christ, as in Jesus Christ. And Tom is going to be Jesus, and Courtney's going to be Mary. And it's going to be audio podcast because audio podcasts do not sleep on, kids. They're around. And there's plenty of podcasts here on JLJ Media. Thank you. All right.
Sure.
Here we go.
All right.
Battle of the Cons. The Battle of the Cons.
Which one? Do you have a side? Are you in the middle?
I could care less.
Okay. That's what I was wondering. Okay.
Because here's the thing. All right, so Chelsea was talking to, she attempted to talk to Sally into convincing Billy to return Newman Media for his own good. Because, again, there's a lot of heat between Billy, Adam, Newman Media, and all that jazz. Okay. But then you got Sally, who, her and Audra, they got the Audra Spectra, which I don't think is going to last, you guys. And she's all like, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to pull a con? Chelsea was like, I know you ain't talking. It literally was a con off. And yes, sending prayers and positivity to Rebecca, who's having surgery.
Yes. Shout out to Rebecca. I was about to say
Shout out to you.
We'll be sending you good vibes.
Yeah. Vicky said Bob on the be. Oh, trust me, we'll be talking about that show too. So we got them all, going back and forth and everything. But all right.
What okay. I don't understand. All right. these two are never going to be friends anyway, right? Because of the whole situation. No. Okay. But like, I don't really blame Chelsea for being mad because I don't understand Sally. Like, she's mad at Billy for like picking Chancellor over her. But at the same time, she's perfectly fine with taking the company from someone else and running it, which is exactly what Billy's doing. So that's so hypocritical. Like, I don't get Sally. She used to be one of my favorites. And now I'm like, I don't get her. And she already knew Billy was nuts when she started dating him.
Here's the deal, folks. Here's what's going on. I feel as though you're right. Okay, chat room. I also agree with you guys on this. They're finally writing Sally the way that Sally was when she first started on this show. Okay?
Yeah.
In other words, we, the ones who've watched Sally from Bold and the Beautiful, knows that she's sneaky too. For crying out loud, the necklace. Remember when Coco had that damn necklace and was peeping on Forster Fashions?
Yes.
Sally has always been that sneaky person that will try to get the company or something so she can have that edge.
Right.
My problem is this. Sally, you've always tried to change Billy too.
Yeah.
And it didn't work. You have no problem with taking over this company because now you feel as though you've earned it. Girl, you didn't earn this. You was given. There's a difference between earning and giving, okay?
Right.
To me, you're all like looking at Billy with, I don't even know what to say about this storyline because to me, I'm looking at it like, all right, are they trying to do Chelsea and Billy? Does anybody get a vibe like they're trying? Because it's like,
oh my God, James hates them two together.
Here's what I hate. I hate the fact that Chelsea and Sally was reduced to giving up their passion for fashion for both Adam and for Billy. I don't like the fact that this show is trying to sell me that Billy and Sally are the equivalent to Adam and Chelsea. I don't like how they dropped Sally and Adam. I was happy they dropped Billy and Chelsea for all the right reasons. But I'm just like, okay. And I get what you guys are saying, that she did start a lot of work, but at the same time, I don't know what's the point of the story.
Right.
Because I feel as though, and I'm not, okay, let me just say this right now, because I get a lot of heat for how I talk about this show. It's not me. It's what I'm seeing, just like you guys. You guys are probably happy with the show. Some of you guys aren't. I'm noticing a pattern with the show, and I'm not liking it. I feel as though with Sally, you've lost her identity to me. You tried to have her be the one to break through Billy. You had a good pairing with her and Adam. I will admit to it. I'll probably admit to that. I didn't think it was, but I'll probably admit that I was wrong. I feel as though they need to bring her family on the show. Like Aunt Shirley. Yeah. They need to do that. I was worried that she was going to be in the same category as a Chloe, Chelsea, in a way she is still.
Read that comment real quick.
Which one?
Wyatt would be perfect in Genoa City.
They would mess Wyatt up on this show. They would really mess that character up on this show. And I'm being dead serious about that. Wyatt would be a good fit. Okay. Let me do this right.
It would be cool for him to come cause trouble.
This is okay. So Rebecca, I'm going to answer your question. Did Sally and Billy break up? Yes, for right now.
They did for a second.
For a split second. I think I said 2 weeks. I was kind of right because they kind of still got this look on their face and everything. I think that in a matter of time, they're going to get back together, and which is going to bring, because of what's about to happen. Okay. So you guys saw the preview. Jack is allegedly going to be kidnapped.
I don't even know what to say to that. Like, I have no idea what to even say to that. These people are rich. Don't they have security?
The same security over beyond the gates.
Well, that's, okay. I always get in, so there you go.
Her says a lot of people need to be single on the show, like Sally. Y'all really think Sally is going to be single for... It is now March 1st. I give it by St. Patrick's Day.
You know what? They should have put Sally with Daniel. What do you think about that?
No.
Well, I don't like him with Tessa, though. I don't know why.
Okay, let me just say this. This is the problem the show is having. The show doesn't know chemistry when it bites them in the butt. Because, again, and we'll talk about this. You got Noah and Audra. Will they or won't they go there? You have... That's the only couple that actually, right now, y'all, that has some kind of hope. Literally, some kind of hope. Because everybody else sucks. I'm being honest. Let me see. Some of you guys say bring Wyatt on for Audra. Darren Brooks would be cool. I'm spot on about Sally. Paris says no. Billy gave Sally a speech at his house. Sally got offended by what Billy said. I feel like Billy was projecting his feelings and not feeling supported by others. And Sally and her dad. Sally's been talking a lot about her father. Yeah, just like Elizabeth when General Hospital was too. Sally is, y'all got that reference, by the way. I do wonder if Billy give up Chancellor for Jack, because I wonder how Diane and Kyle will react. Daniel needs to focus on getting a job and his kid. Audra and Kyle, nope. I called it. That's the thing.
Daniel is boring. That's what someone who wrote that. Daniel is boring.
Unfortunately, that's a true statement.
I couldn't agree more. I could not agree more. That might be the statement of the day.
Because thank you, Vicky. It's too much extreme going on and mental illness and kidnapping. And this is, and I'm going to comment on something that was left under, I think, last week's episode, where somebody said I didn't have an ounce of sympathy or empathy for Mariah. I never said I didn't have any empathy for Mariah. What I said was I did not like the fact that they were using a mental illness as an excuse for the kidnapping. I do not like the fact that they did it. I knew that they were going to do it. I was kind of hoping, hey, don't be a Sharon. Because that's what they did with Sharon. Y'all remember that? That's what they did with Sharon. And real quick, okay. I know we just been all over the place here. So we got Sally, we got Chelsea. Okay. Chat room. Who y'all with? Team Sally, Team Chelsea.
Oh, that's hard. I'm gonna say Team Chelsea just because I feel like Sally's being a hypocrite.
Okay. And I did say that. All right, we're gonna mix it up. We're about to do a mix up right now, Amanda. Come with me with this, okay?
All right, here we go. Team Chelsea. All right, Ken.
All right. So the thing is that if this doesn't work out with Audra and Sally, because I don't think, me personally, I don't think their partnership is going to last. I don't think that company is going to last no more than 6 months.
No.
I feel as though, and I said this before, and it's not, and this is not the actress's fault. I feel as though Sally's run on Young and the Restless, they're trying to do whatever it takes to keep that character on that show when she is so needed on Bold and the Beautiful right now, especially with Katie and Eric and all of that. Now that Eric, hold up, super chat. Okay, Zach Barnes, $5. We appreciate that. Electra wants Dylan out so bad. She should have at least suggested alternate living arrangements for her. Will and Dylan have better chemistry anyway. Hold up, let me do my Randy Orton post. Yep.
You know what? I love you for the chat. I love you for the super chat, okay? But I'm going to say one thing. I'm not going to, all right. I think that Dylan is up to no good.
See, I don't. And okay, we're going to pause.
Candace, every time she gets a chance, she touches him, hugs him. Why are you even in his house? Why are you even in his house?
Why is
we're on the wrong show.
Why is Ivy so involved in that relationship?
Yeah, that's ridiculous, isn't it?
But I said that. Y'all remember? Okay, y'all remember. I said they're making more of a play for, like, they're doing more for Dylan than they did with Electra. And for me, Dylan is, I understand everybody's POV regarding Dylan because of how they're playing her. But to me, she's not crazy. She's not that. Electra is going to get sucked in to what Ivy is putting out. And we all saw what Ivy did this past week.
That was ridiculous.
See, okay, I don't want to keep saying I told y'all, but I said it. Is that Ivy is being OG Stephanie right now. This is something that OG Stephanie would have done. Actually, she did do it. She did it multiple times to Ridge and to Thorne by trying to control the relationship. Ivy, I understand you don't want your niece to be hurt and you're looking after her. But at the same time, homegirl is a grown woman too. Why are you doing this? Causing for Dylan to kind of, like, Ivy, you're making this so easy for Dylan and Will to hook up that it makes me sad.
Yeah, I'm totally mad about it because it's one thing. I agree. I was on her side when she was telling her what happened. This is what I saw. I didn't think it was I thought it was inappropriate. This is what I saw. This is what happened when you were gone. I was okay with that. But taking the letter, that's too much. That's beyond, like, I was so shocked because I actually used to really like Ivy. So I was really surprised.
Again, but Ivy's not that sweet character that everybody thinks she is. She's not no Mary freaking Poppins. She literally is. We have to remember, Ivy is this little sneak too.
Yeah,
she dressed up as Steffi. She tried to do stuff to Liam and Steffi. Y'all remember this. And again, it's the way that she's coming off. It's like, why are you so invested in your niece's life like that? And Kenny, here's the deal. A lot of people said that they feel as though Ivy could be Electra's mom and not niece. But this is the problem too. The show never really did it correctly by filling out Electra's character. And that's why I said they're doing the stuff with Dylan that they should have done with Electra. Okay. And also, it's kind of nice to not talk about the other quads on the show, because now it's like, all right, is Electra, RJ, Will, and Dylan. They're writing them the correct way. But what I didn't like, and then we're going to go back to Young because I saw a comment I'm going to make about, is Ivy, you're telling Daphne. Hold on. Let me get my Lucky Charms. Yeah.
DC re-teacher says she's now Poison Ivy. That's their new nickname. Perfect. Love it. Okay, go ahead.
But here's the thing. Ivy's telling Daphne, because Daphne had a flashback, so Daphne might be the savior, y'all. Ivy go ahead and say about Will, he slept with somebody else the night before he gave himself to my niece. No, boo, he was raped.
Yeah.
Will was, when I say, now, Bo, sometimes I don't do this with you, but I had a moment where I was about to fill my nice little mug.
Yeah.
And be like, no, Ivy, he didn't sleep with somebody. He was raped. There's a difference. And I was mad at that. And then I was even more mad because I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't felt this way in such a long time. She's giving me OG Stephanie vibes. Because now she is trying to, because now it's like, okay, why are you doing this to your niece? Oh, she deserves better than Will Spencer. Really? So I'm like, okay.
One sec. Shout out to Kayla, Top Princess, Ken, we love you. How do you pronounce his name? Dita.
Oh, I always call him D. Cole.
D. Cole, there honestly, you go.
I really be calling you D. Cole, though. Vicky, I see y'all. Zach, of course. Thank you again for the super chat. Yeah, when Ivy gets this way, she gets desperate and she starts doing stuff that's going to hurt people in the process. To me, the show, look, I said OG Stephanie, but also at the same time, it's giving me Allie. Do y'all remember Allie, Thorne's daughter?
Yeah.
Who was like, this isn't supposed to go this way. It's supposed to be this way. And people who think this way should be gone.
I was mad because they killed her. I was so mad.
I was shocked.
That's Thorne's only kid. I could not believe that. I could not believe that.
Well, once upon a time, we thought that Liam could have been Thorne's too. So,
True.
That was, y'all remember that. Kenny, really? With Liam or Wyatt, really? Now you're stretching it. Now you're going Days of Our Lives General Hospital route. So, okay, so back to Young and the Restless. I feel as though with Sally, they need to figure out which lane to put her in, for real. But I do think that her and Billy are going to get back together.
Oh, God. I don't even like them together. Do you? Do you guys like them together? Look, I don't know what it is. I just don't.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Here's how Candace feels about that couple. Ask me again about Sally and Billy. Go ahead. Do it.
Okay. What was the question? Why do you want them together?
Don't try to stay home, kids.
Do you want Sally and Billy back together?
Drink Febreze. No. Yeah. No.
Get over it. They don't have the right chemistry to me.
They don't. To me, Sally and Billy, and to all the Sally and Billy fans, they're called silly, right? I get it. I knew that they were going to put them two together when Adam forgot about the baby's anniversary, when the baby had died and all that. And I kept saying to myself that Billy and Sally, because he's the only one left. And that's sad for me to have said that, because they were trying to make her, again, in the form of Sharon and Chelsea, because Sharon and Chelsea has had both Nick and Adam and Billy. Y'all remember Sharon and Billy did hook up for a minute. So it's like, okay, what you could have done and should have done, you didn't do. And now it's sort of like, what do you do with Sally romantic wise? And what do you do with her career wise? Yes, her being a part of a company, again, where is Sally? Where is her family at to come in and be like, that's my name? That's my...
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's like they keep changing their mind and they don't know what to do with her. Right. I agree with you. It's very like convoluted.
And then with Audra and Sally, they're going to be the Chelsea and Chloe 2.0.
Oh dear God. Somebody help me, please.
Somebody call 911. Speaking of 911. Speaking of 911.
That's funny.
Let's take a deep breath.
Okay. Let's move on to someone else. Who else do we need to talk about?
Two-Face Daniel.
You know what? I'm not a huge Daniel fan, but I will admit they did warn Phyllis. They warned her. He told her, if you do this, me and Summer are not down with this, and we're not gonna be able to just forgive you. He did warn her. So Phyllis is choosing her work over her kids. That's all I'm saying. That's how they see it anyway. Her kids.
Okay. Here's Candace's message to Daniel and to Summer. In the infamous words of NSYNC, 26 years ago, there was a song that came out. They debuted it on the American Music Awards on ABC. The song went #1, straight shot. The song was Bye, Bye, Bye. Bye, Daniel. Bye, Summer, because Phyllis does not need you. She loves you, and she's doing this actually for you. She's actually doing this for you guys. You just don't understand it. And I know Summer ain't talking about betrayal. When your mom was on stand, when your grandfather hired a Jack lookalike to assault her, and you stood by your grandfather while your mother was becoming unraveled on the court scene. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. And Daniel, you know what's so interesting, Daniel, about you? Is that you say you're done with your mama. Okay, that's just like Adam saying he's done with his father. Guess what always happens? You're going to need them in the end. Keep playing with Phyllis. Keep playing, because here's the thing. Phyllis could be that person and be like, you know what? You don't want to talk to me? You don't want anything to do with me? I will cut you off. Don't come to me. Don't come to me with any problems. Because you think you can do bad on your own? Go ahead. Now, Phyllis, I will say this. Daniel did time to tell you that Victor, and I told you this too. Phyllis, you know Victor. You know him very well.
Right?
Kane, you don't know him that well. You only knew him for a certain part of it.
Sure.
You both keep acting like Victor isn't going to get you. Victor is, see, when Victor does this, when he has his hands in his pocket and he does this,
true.
He was like, I'll be dumb. That Phyllis, she's a no-gooder. She does nothing. When he gets into that mode or he gets distracted or something, please let it be known he is secretly plotting against you. He's going to let y'all enjoy this right now. Even with Sharon and Nick talking to her about, hey, you think you can return the company back? No. No. Phyllis is in her season right now. But unfortunately, that season is going to run out soon.
It is.
Let me see. Wait a minute. Samantha said, "Hey, my mom's going to commit a crime and tell me she did it for me. I should be happy. Explain. You're my girl, but please, yeah, someone explain." Okay? Let's remember that Daniel knows Phyllis. Like he knows how Phyllis acts. They're more of brother and sister than mother and son, right? And then you have Summer, who up until the whole faking death situation didn't realize how Phyllis really operated. But again, I'm going to flip it. How can I support you as my daughter when you agreed with your grandfather while I was being assaulted by a Jack lookalike? How could you stand by your grandfather when he was doing A, B, C, and D to not only me but also to your aunt and your uncle and your father? Phyllis stood by Summer.
I still don't agree with the way Phyllis is going about this. She's burning every single bridge. Like, I don't know how you come back from this. Jack hates her. Now all the Newmans hate her. Now her son and her daughter hate her. Now, like, she is literally gonna end up exactly where she don't want to be, all alone. And I'm thinking, why? The company's that important to you. This is no different than Billy, but everyone rags Billy about it.
This is the difference.
That company's more important than anything else. Your grandkids, your kids, everyone that loves you. Like, none of that matters to her. And it's mind-blowing because then she's going to be alone and sad. Even Kane's mad at her. Kane is pissed because she betrayed him.
Here's the deal. Phyllis ain't gonna be sad. She ain't gonna be mad. She ain't gonna be mad. This isn't like Sally or Billy or anybody else, because again, Phyllis has been in this game too long to play that card. I think like it gets me too, is that Phyllis is made, okay. We've known Phyllis for over 30 years.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I think maybe my headphones are not on.
Oh, God.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, can you hear me? Sweet love, sweet chariot. Oh, no, Amanda can't hear me.
Switch. Okay, go ahead.
Hola. Okay. Come está muy bien. Now I can't hear you. Okay. Say something.
Okay, got it. All right, got it.
All right. So here's the deal. And Paris, yeah, thank you for bringing that up about Summer trying to cover up Phyllis faking the death. I think Summer paid her death to her mom. Phyllis is being tough, but deep down she's feeling hurt because of her kids and her grandkids. Again, Phyllis right now is winning. Okay. She has the company. She has Victor Newman's company. That's a win. She feels as though
debatable.
Yeah, but all odds is on Phyllis now.
Right.
People forget in the show, I feel as though right sometimes. People forget that Phyllis has been down and out before. And that's the most dangerous spot for her to be at, is by herself, all alone. Daniel is her conscience. I will give you that. But when Phyllis is by herself, when she is being surrounded by people who are trying to say, you know what, I'm done with you, Phyllis feeds off of that. That is why Michelle Stafford is Michelle Stafford, folks. Because she can do bad on her own. She has done bad on her own. When you have a daughter who slapped her, called her old, sat with her grandfather while hearing that her mother was assaulted, who, again, went along with some of the stuff. Hold up.
Thank you. Yay. Thank you.
All right, we got to talk about
is that Brother Man? Brother Man?
612. 612 in the house. 612 in the house. Get it. Okay. I was ready to start.
612.
I was gonna say 619.
369. Remember that song? 369.
Victor Newman is so sickening. Phyllis, she read him in front of everyone about exactly. Phyllis, again.
The absolution of Victor Newman is so sickening. Phyllis, she reads him in front of everyone about his atrocities from taking Jabot from John, Addie Williams, Colleen's heart, and Jack lookalike. Okay.
That's the true statement. That's why I said Phyllis has been around Victor Newman for a long time. She knows exactly what's going on. She knows that Victor is going to come at them. She's not stupid. People don't believe that Phyllis is doing all this not knowing to look over her shoulder.
Right.
And yeah, she's not doing anything, but guess what? Doesn't matter. Phyllis owns Newman. That's your statement right there. I own that. And Paris, people are feeling bad for Victor when Victor has hurt these people multiple times. Multiple times.
It's not that I necessarily feel bad. It's more like I'm worried for her. Because historically, from what I've seen, if you go against Victor, you pay for it. Like, you pay for it. Like, the revenge that he's going to get on her is scaring me. I'm not going to lie. Because if you think Victor is just going to let this go, look, he's still after Jack. And it's been like a year since that happened. Like, if he don't let things go, guys, he doesn't.
And let me just run this down real quick. Phyllis realizing that Kane kind of played her because he still loves Lily. No duh, no shocker there. The fact that Lauren may be running a side hustle because Phyllis asked her to work for him. Well, we all know Lauren, and we know how she operates.
True.
That's why I said Phyllis at the end might get hurt. She might get hurt. But let me tell you right now, Phyllis isn't going down without a fight. That's why I said, Summer and Daniel, you guys are going to need her. You guys are going to need her.
Right.
But rest assured, she's not going down without a fight. She's going to prove everybody who's talking about her wrong. Because I can see her doing something that's going to make everybody talk.
True.
Just like, well, we'll get to that in a minute. All right. I don't even know where to go at with this, but
who else was on this week? I'm trying to remember.
So we got Victoria and Nate share a kiss, y'all. Yay!
Oh, right. Yeah. I knew that. I had a feeling that was coming.
Then now all of a sudden Nate and Devon realize Lily is in trouble, Connolly. They Devon went to Kane and confirmed that the Lillian twins was taken, but nothing else is being told. So there's no details on that. But guys, they went to Victor.
He's not gonna hurt her.
Yeah.
There's no way he's gonna hurt.
Victor was not gonna hurt Lily and those kids because of Neil.
Right. And I think she's in on it. Like, I think everyone's so scared, but I think she's in on it. I think he talked to her and she's in on it. That's what I think.
Yeah. You see, DC said Phyllis needs to throw Victor's words back in the face. I believe she is. I really believe that she is going to. Rest assured,
it's just business. That's what they always say. It's just business.
So let's get to the meat and potato of
because we got to do bold too.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was nothing much on bold stuff for the truth coming out and set you free, but so we got some movement in a story that I was kind of hoping it might do something. I don't know. So Noah congratulated Audra on the new job, but then learned about how all this happened, how they stole Newman Media from the family, and then Noah was disgusted with Kyle, who sided with Audra, and because they found out about all this stuff about, you know, the company and everything. So guess who's back in town, y'all? Sienna.
Oh my God.
So then
isn't that convenient, Candace? Isn't that convenient when Matt Clark just happens to get out because his charges are dropped, and then she shows up again.
And wait a minute, and wait, there's more, folks. She's like, I'm going to stay because I really want to be with you. And then Matt, Detective Matt, well, not Detective Matt, the other detective. Well, he lives in the GC now. Lord, I don't know what's going on. So then we got the fact that Noah started getting text messages. Matt's requesting money, like $5 million and everything. So Nick is sharing, or as I like to call them, Scarecrow and Mrs. King. And if you're a certain age, you got that. They decided they're going to try to, you know, take him down, take Matt out of hiding and stuff. Well, guess what happened? Oh, God. So Nick is starting to become more pain. Like, he's like, oh, this hurts. Oh, this hurts. Everything hurts. And so he's still popping pills. Then it ran out.
Oh, yeah. Pegleg is in trouble. Pegleg is in trouble.
I have a dumb question. Can somebody please help me with this? Why isn't this story about Noah having an addiction to the pills?
It would make more sense.
Because I'm going to tell y'all, I'm saying this right now. So far, I've been 3 for 3. We're going to redo the Jack storyline with Nick. Not my words. Because Nick was all like, so we're taking pills from the snow, folks. Just want to point that out. We're taking Smarties.
Who's going to be his part? Who's going to be his sponsor?
Matt.
Oh my God in heaven. Are you serious right now?
Because here's the thing. I can see it where Matt discovers that Nick needs something. And he's going to quote unquote pretend to help him out. Oh yeah, Matt's about to become Nick's best friend.
That's ridiculous. Ken loves druggy Nick, and he wants Nick and Sienna to hook up.
Oh yeah, I've been said that since day one. With Tams and Joshua, they have chemistry. To believe it or not, they actually got chemistry. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if Sienna is the one that gives him the drugs.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, let's go, baby. DC said Nick needs the Emmy reel because he's been on the show for so long, and the truth is that the last time Joshua Morrow was nominated was 1999. If I'm doing my math correctly, 1999.
Because tonight we're gonna party like it's.
I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna let you have it. But no, that's the thing.
We don't have the rights, guys. We don't have the rights.
We don't have the rights. Does this no work for you? Okay. If I'm being honest,
I need time.
No, he's past my 60 days. I said I was giving him 60 days. The problem is that Lucas Adams is a good actor. He really is. And I've seen him grow on days. The problem right now with this show is they don't know what to do with Noah.
Right.
And y'all remember, we said this. I actually said this loud as I don't know what. Is to me, you have the potential of having Noah Newman. And I'm going to wait. I'm going to hold out even more. Because if you're going to do Noah, Audra, Kyle, I guess I don't want Claire in this, but okay, whatever. And Sienna, you have something. You have the makings of something. I just don't trust the writing. And you guys are saying what a waste of great. I get why they did it. I get it.
No, I agree with that statement. I do.
What a waste of talent?
Yes. I would have done so much. I would have had him hooking up with all kinds of people and everything. I would have done something.
No, here. This is the thing. With Roger, there was potential to have him be either a new character or a character from like an Ashland Locke or somebody like that. When it was revealed that he was Matt Clark, that's when, and chat room, tell me if I'm right about this or wrong. When they said it was Matt Clark, that's when all of the hype died out. Because we all knew who Matt Clark was. And not only that, you're going to tell us that, because before Roger was Rick Hurst. But Rick Hurst's version had plastic surgery. So the Roger that we see now is supposed to be Rick Hurst. Y'all got that? Okay. So it makes no sense that I don't get it. And for Nick to have an addiction, or if he is going to, again, we know Joshua Morrow can deliver. It's just, to me, we've gone through how many addiction storylines, how many mental health storylines,
and how many people have been kidnapped.
Right. And we're about to get, we just got off of the kidnapping. We got off of kidnapping, which leads to the final part of Young and Restless.
Do we have anything else? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
I want to talk about Dominic. And by the way, I said that too. I said the irony of him being the new Tucker McCall for those who don't
That's what I thought.
But but it was a little step further, because this would have been a from One Life to Live. Because Trevor St. John played Todd Manning when Roger was off doing Asball Turns and some other stuff. So when Roger came back to One Life to Live, it was the story of the real Todd. So they had Roger assume the real character of Todd, and Trevor as Victor, the twin brother. So what they're saying is that we know that Trevor played Tucker. And if Roger came on as Tucker, it would have been kind of a throwback to One Life to Live.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was hoping, but nope.
Yeah, nope. But no, we can't have
that's nice really things. What I was hoping, right? We can't have nice things ever, guys.
So we got the child needs counseling. Little Dominic. He's having bad dreams because of what Mariah did. So he told Sean and Abby, Mommy, Daddy, I was by myself and nobody was coming to help me. So this kid's now scarred. I want to point out that the trial for Mariah starts next week or the following week, because that's when Stacey Hajduk shows up.
Okay.
So let's go over to the Bold. The big story is this. Let me do this right. Get the tears. Wait. Okay. All I wanted, Dad, was you to come back. I was wrong. Maybe I'm always wrong. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. Son, I made a decision. I'm going back with you.
You know what? I was impressed for 1 second because for 1 second, and guys, I'll screenshot it if you want. I even text Candace, James, and Tammy, and I said, "Oh my God, did Rich just come downstairs and actually say something is his fault?" I was like, "Did I just what the?"
Wait a minute, Kayla. Thank you for the super chat.
Hi, Kayla. All
right, I'm gonna sing it. I'm gonna sing this, okay? I'm gonna sing it. Just a spoonful of sugar makes heck no. Heck no. Heck no. Can't nothing. If I don't, you don't. You'll get it in my voice too. Okay, there you go.
And hi, Amanda. Bad poison.
That girl is poison. Poison. Never trust a big butter smile. That girl is poison.
Ooh. Okay, we don't have the rights.
We don't have the rights. I was getting it though. Okay. Here's the it's killing on General Hospital. Love Rick Hurst. Oh my God, that's my forever crush. Okay, so
Eric, oh my God, Rick Hurst.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Forsters are back together. Yay! Everybody happy that Eric and Rich are back together again? Woo!
Guys, Rich said it's his fault for 1 second, and then when he got back to Brooke's house, he immediately was like, "It's not my fault. It's their fault." Like, there's the real Rich. I was wondering what happened.
Chat room, I have a question. Amanda, I have a question for you. Do you guys feel let down with the storyline?
Yes. Unless they're bringing somebody top-notch stellar, somebody off the charts awesome to be her new designer, then yeah, I'm completely disappointed. Like, why? What's the point of this?
I forgot to say this last week when it was on. I feel as though, Bo, you really dropped the ball on a storyline that could have went on for months.
Yeah, and it could have been awesome.
Yeah, with a lot of consequences.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just wrapping it up in a nice little ball and be like, here you go.
Because in the old days, Eric and Ridge used to fight all the time in the old days. Remember?
Well, not only that, but and Samantha, you said it, they build the story up around Eric feeling a certain type of way, which brought awareness to people of a certain age still can work. They have feelings too. People shouldn't just say, oh, because you're over 50, 60, 70, or hell, 80 or 90, or hell, some people are 100 years old, that they can't work. Don't put words into my mouth. And we're not. And I felt as though, and I said this is that I wanted the grand reveal was going to be when it was Forster and Logan, and they would have a fashion off, right? And at the end, all of a sudden they'd be like, that
would have been awesome.
That was Eric all this time. The look on Ridge's face would have been priceless. But no, you're now making it where we the fans, we didn't want to believe it, but now it's like, okay, Katie only has one designer. And yes, she still has the Eric designs, right? But outside of that, Katie now, like, Brooke, I mean, like, and that would piss me off, y'all.
Bill wants to use those designs anyway. Like, he said, no, we own them. They're ours. And Katie's like, we can't do that. And he's like, yes, we can.
Technically speaking, that is yours. It's hers. He's not lying. And Kenny, I said that too. I would love for Amber to come back because
oh my gosh, yes,
they need to have, because all right, this is why I say Sally should come back over to Bold, because one,
she could be their designer.
It would go back to her original story, right? How she wanted her own company or be a designer, right? Okay. This can also open the door for Clark and CJ Garrison, if they truly thought about it. Rick Forrester, Thorne. They need somebody big, because if they're going to do this, plus when Brooke, they went all on war with each other and everything. And Brooke, you irked my last nerve this week. First and foremost, boo, you accused Katie of using Bill to get the company. I know you didn't say that. I know you didn't say this, because this is going to back me up. You're just jealous that your man never really kind of done that for you.
See, I disagree, because she did that for herself. What people forget is that she used to be, or is, a chemist.
That girl. But that's what I'm saying. She's forgotten who she is.
Now, yeah.
She wants, but this is the thing. I always said that Brooke is jealous of Katie on the romantic level. Because again, Bill went ahead and did something for Katie. Not for himself, but for Katie. Ridge has done stuff for him.
He did bring her bedroom line back, though. He did do that. And I hate Ridge, but I have to give him credit for that one. But you know what? Brooke, I don't have a side exactly, because I didn't fully disagree. You're saying you want to do this on your own, by yourself, but yet you get our designer. So basically you're going to be using Forrester designs. It's not really doing it yourself. And then on top of it, it's not a unique name. You're piggybacking off of what I already built over there. And I get her point. I'm not saying I agree with it, but I see where she's coming from. She's sitting there saying, I did this all by myself. Did you? Because you didn't even do it. Bill did it. You didn't even know about it. It was a surprise. And I love Katie, okay? I'm just being devil's advocate, because some of the stuff Brooke said was valid.
This is my thing, is that I don't recognize Brooke as Brooke anymore. She's literally Ridge's mouthpiece. And with Katie, I hate when Katie has to really defend herself to somebody who should understand where she's coming from.
And should support her. Right. That's your sister.
That's your sister. Like, Brooke, you realize that your sister Katie has supported you through hell and high waters. Hell, I wouldn't even be talking to you after you was with my husband when I was having my post-traumatic stress and a heart condition. I wouldn't have been talking to you. 1. 2, Samantha, you brought it up. Eric went to Katie.
Yes. They keep ignoring that part. She didn't go to him. Right. He went to her.
And keep in mind, again, that's why I said Bill has every right, because Eric signed on for to do designs.
He did.
So guess what? Those designs are Katie's.
They are.
I'm not a lawyer, but sure enough, I watch Law and Order.
My only issue is, how's it gonna look when you send all these down a runway and then the designer doesn't even work for you and won't show up at the show? Like, it's not stealing, because you're right, they own them, but at the same time, if he's not going to work for you anymore, maybe just get a new designer.
And then wait a minute, and then Rich is going to be like, yeah, so Eric Forster is no longer working for Katie. We just want to let everybody know.
Did he actually say that? Okay, I think I missed something, guys. Please tell me. Did Eric actually say that?
No, Rich said that he was no longer working for the company. Now, here's the problem, and I had to think about this just now as I said it. Even though Eric went to Katie and started the designs, there was no contract in place. It was a verbal agreement.
Right. Oh. By the way, I'm studying law right now, and you absolutely can get out of a verbal agreement. It is not. Everyone thinks it's the same thing as a contract. It is not.
But see, is Eric that type of person that's going to lie or say, I never said this? Or is Ridge going to be, again, his mouthpiece?
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm curious about. Because I don't remember Eric actually saying that he was leaving and wasn't working for them. Did he? Did I miss something?
He was going to go where he was appreciated at. And that's when he came to Katie.
You remember when they were upstairs and they were talking in the bedroom? Did he say he was going to leave or no?
He was already left. He already left. Remember, Rich threw that party, that retirement party. Eric already felt a certain type of way. Like, you kicked me out. I'm going to, because remember, he rolled up his designs. This is when I was like, oh, Eric's about to start his own company with Forster, originals and everything to go against Forster Creation. But he took his designs to go to Katie, him and Katie, because Katie was like, what are you doing here? And Eric was like, I figured you could use some help.
Right. But this week, whenever Ridge went to talk to Eric, did Eric actually say, okay, I'll stop working for Spencer? Or did Ridge just come downstairs and say that? Because they had their hug moment and they were crying.
Eric said that he was coming home.
Oh, okay. Sorry guys. Sometimes I mess up. I have ADHD.
But see, this is the problem. All right. I'm about to pull a Carter Walton, y'all. I'm about to do this, okay? All right. Shout out to Lawrence. I'm going to need paperwork on all of this. Because in order for this to be legal in court, again, you can say there's a difference between saying and writing. So, Ridge, if you have Eric coming back and whatnot, you better get Carter to like type up something. But Carter's busy with his wife, Daphne, who's being a little sneaky because, again, she put 2 and 2 together about Ivy. Mm-hmm.
Guys, a crack in the door. A crack in the door.
Crack in the door. And Bill, here's the thing. You should have had Justin draw up some papers as well. Or Katie, one of you guys should have had papers drawn, because now it's going to be the whole, well, what did he say? What did he mean? How is this being interpreted? Is these going to be lost designs? Even though, Eric, you went to her, did you or did you not sign a contract? Ridge, just because he is one of the founding members, did you or did you not have him sign something? Eric, what are you going to do? That's the damn story. You know what? Hold up.
All right. Let me tell you guys. All right. You can get out of a contract sometimes, but there's always some kind of penalty. So, like, if Eric really, really did sign it and he wants out, he has to pay whatever the penalty is. So either he has to give them the designs or he has to pay them back money. There's always some kind of stipulation for you to cancel a contract, right? So we never saw him sign it, but that doesn't mean he did.
But that's the thing. I don't think he signed any contracts. Oh my gosh! Wait a minute, Bold. Oh my God! Sometimes I hate you, and I use that word a lot now with this one. That's the story. That's the story. The story isn't about Eric working. It's about the control investment of the designs. The consequences of him not signing a contract, like Okay, so all the designs that Eric has done for Katie is brilliant. Brilliant. You're going to have the attention go to Katie and her design group.
Oh my God. Imagine if they lied and said it's someone else's design. Like it's deep or something.
Wait a minute. Okay, Bill
that would
said
be so Spectra.
Wait a minute. Let's talk. What episode was that? Because I'm trying to remember. Because they're saying he did sign a contract.
Okay, I just missed it. I missed things.
For service. Okay, I remember this. Okay, this is about. You know what, Bo? Okay, I take it back. I take it back for what I just said. If you did this, so you give me a bigger storyline that actually is really happening between two fashion houses. If you guys keep up with Vogue and all that stuff, y'all know that in real life, this is actually happening. There's a Paris designer who is being taken to court because I think it's her ex-husband or somebody like that went over to another company and their designs are now being shown in the other person's like magazines and fashion house. This is real life stuff, folks. So yeah, okay. All right, Bo, you may okay, we'll talk later about that.
You know what? You're right. Maybe they are gonna save it, Candace. Maybe they are. Because you know what? If this turned into a humongous battle royale between Ridge and Bill, I would love it. I love when they fight. And also at the
same time, you got Brooke and Katie. I mean, to me, that's elevating it. Is Brooke and Katie. Is that you got Brooke who should be supportive. She's all like, yeah. You got Katie who's just like, I hope I don't F this up. This is going to be interesting.
That's what I said. Contract. That's what I said. If they did this right, it could be a huge nod to Spectra. It said maybe Bill will be like Sally Spectra and use the cheap materials, the cheap fabric. That's what Lev D said.
Yeah. This, you know what? This might, okay, Bo, I see what you did there. You try to swerve us. Okay, good job, Bo. You swerved us. Okay, you swerved us, but you better make sense of this storyline if we're going to give you some applause, okay? So we got that. And again, we got Ivy. We talked about her earlier, that she's pretty much, she's trying to control the narrative of Alexa.
Oh, guys, I loved her, but she messed up. When she took the letter, like it's one thing to give your advice and to tell what you think or whatever, but it's another thing to actually manipulate. Like the necklace broke. That was coincidence. For her to use it and steal the letter, I can't be on her side now. Like that's ridiculous. So, that's playing God.
Now I have a question, chat room. Again, you guys have already said Ivy's poison. Whose side are you on now? Dylan or Ivy?
I'm on Electra's side.
Well, she's not an option.
Well, she's right, Candace. You know good and damn well. If you came to visit me, and when you got back home, one of your cousins came to you or your aunt and said, Candace, she was at his house the whole time. She was dancing for him. She was in his lap. They were hugging. He was hugging her with a towel. But you'd be mad.
But here's the thing. I would be mad, but I didn't put Electra. I'm going to get to Electra in a minute. The reason I'm doing Ivy and Dylan is because Ivy paid this girl gas money, no food, but told her just to go straight shot. You're doing everything, anything. Again, I have my aunt, and I love my aunt, and I love my cousins. But they're not going to do quote unquote spy like the way Ivy. If Ivy, you said you were sick, you outside looking for any excuse to bury this girl. First and foremost, you're too heavy invested in your niece's life. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because you're like looking out the window, like people like, I see you creeping. I see you creeping. And everything. Your niece is grown. Your niece is grown. You need to be there to support her. There's a difference between supporting your niece and making everything work in her favor so everything can be rose petals and lollipops.
I don't know how you can break her heart like I couldn't do that to my niece. I could not break her heart like that. If he breaks her heart, fine. I'll go kill him. But I'm not breaking her heart. Okay? I can't believe she did that. For real though, I can't believe she did that. And then you're watching her cry and all of this stuff. And guys, I'm telling you, I've been watching this show for like 20 something years. I promise you, Dylan is not good. And it wouldn't even shock me if she ran over the girl on purpose. Yeah.
No. I'm gonna
she ran over the Asian girl. What is her name?
Luna?
Yes. It wouldn't surprise me if she hit her with her car on purpose because her main goal is she wants Will. I don't know why.
She didn't know Will. You forgot. She didn't know Will during that time.
She did know Will. I thought she knew him through.
She only knew. Steffi. She knew Finn. She knew Finn. She knew Steffi. Remember, she was involved in the Liam storyline with Sheila and the gun. She was only there for 2 episodes. We gotta remember, this was a character that really wasn't supposed to be long term. They made her long term because they see potential in this character. Now, I'm going to flip something. I think Ivy's going to set Dylan up to make her look crazy in front of everybody. I can totally see Ivy doing. Now that we know the length that Ivy will go, I can guarantee this, folks. Ivy is going to set Dylan up big time. And this is what's going to make everybody.
Ken said she's Luna wearing a costume. Oh, I know, Ken. She got plastic surgery.
No, this ain't within a 24-hour period. Some healing powers.
Yo, I'm telling you, Dylan is up to no good. You do not hang out, hug, constantly flirt with, dance for, wear your bikini, constantly be at it. You do not do that for a guy that you're not interested.
In period. Wait a minute. In 2 weeks, we'll find out if Dylan is crazy or not crazy.
I don't think she's crazy. I just think she wants Will, and she's gonna do what she has to do to get him.
Samantha says Ivy is team too much. A day, all day, every day.
Amen.
But I think that was it. I think that was it for both. I mean, really nothing, just those 2 storylines, Brooke versus Katie, Ridge, and the whole Dylan, Will, Electra, Ivy thing. And on Young and the Restless.
Oh, one more thing. Do you guys think that Daphne is going to tell? Because she saw what Ivy did, and Ivy's like, mind your business. Do you think she's going to tell? Or do you think she's going to keep it to herself? If she's a good person, which I'm hoping because I want her to be redeemed, she's going to go and tell Electra. But if she is the chick, if she's the chick that originally came here to destroy people's relationships, she won't say anything.
I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. I told you that he's not being good.
Right, you're right. Ken said she's gonna tell Carter, and you know Carter's good.
No, she's not. I don't know why y'all gonna think that. She's not going to tell because again, Carter is going to bring up. Okay, let's play that beat. She goes and tells Carter this, right? And Carter's like, "Well, thank you for telling me the truth." That means that Daphne would have to tell the rest of the truth too.
Not really. She can leave that part out. She don't have to.
No, she can't. No, she can't.
Why?
No, she can't. because I can see Carter saying this. Don't you hate? Like, I'm glad you told me. I can't imagine somebody trying to control somebody else's life into a relationship.
Yeah, and she's not even telling herself.
Yeah,
but I do wish she would tell. Oh, I wish she would tell because I want Ivy to get caught.
Oh no, Ivy's gonna get caught. Trust me, she's gonna get caught by either Electra or Dylan herself.
What do you think, James?
James?
So we have to end the show. I want to thank the ladies for doing an excellent job. Everybody in the chat, thank the ladies for giving you both. They gave you both shows today. They gave you both of them. I have to get ready for a very important show next. So I'm sorry I take care of some business last minute at my house. And so I took care of it. And now I'm going to get myself together, do my hair, do something. So in 20 minutes, you'll see me with Mark Teschner. But seriously, the ladies gave you both. They gave you both shows. You did both shows in 90 minutes. You did it. And they are the leaders of the soap block today. Since Tammy Govea's out and I was doing other stuff. We're not here next Sunday, so don't look for us. Sorry, we're not gonna be here next Sunday. It's because of me. It's my granddaughter's 21st birthday, and I'm going to be in Sacramento with her and my whole family celebrating. So I will not be in town. I will not be here. We will not be looking at soap operas. But the following weekend, we'll be back. I know it's Oscar Sunday, but we'll be done for the Oscar start. That's one good thing about us. We start early.
Oh, we should dress up. We should dress up.
If you guys want to, sure. And unless I get invited to the Oscars, the show will still be happening. I think if I get invited to the Oscars somehow, there'll be no shows that day either. But
it'll be like bye bitches.
Yeah. But chances are we'll be here for Oscar Sunday also and bringing it in. But why is Tammy Govea texting me? But I'm ignoring the text because she's not here. But good show, you guys. Everybody in chat, thanks for the super chats, you guys. That really does help JLJ Media move forward. I've been upping the backgrounds. I've been upping the logos. I've been trying to do all this stuff. We got lots of things going here. I'm declaring ourselves. We are the kings and queens of audio dramas. We have over 30 of them out there, so check all of them out. And you guys are checking them out, but check them out. And check out other people's audio dramas too. There's a lot out there. So there's vertical dramas, but we have audio dramas. We are pushing them out there, so we can do it. So yes, the ladies can't handle it, so they do it. That's right. I just let them do it. Like this, doing both. Yeah, so I know. So anyway, we love you guys. We will see you next week. We'll see you in 2 weeks. It's March. I don't know what that means, but it's March.
It's Women's History Month.
Bye, guys.
My buttons aren't working. We're still on. I'm sorry, the buttons aren't working at the moment.
Like, subscribe.
I know. It's like they're just frozen at the moment. Here we go. There's one. Let's get the other. We're still live. Oh my God. Still live. Let's see. I'm trying to press the buttons at home. If you're logged right now, because it won't let me do anything yet. Now there we go. It's going slow all of a sudden. Okay.